Hey guys, we're here with Dr. Antevy, EMS Medical Director. Hey Doc, thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Hey, just if you will, for those new EMTs and paramedics that are just starting their professional journey, what kind of advice do you have for them?
That's a good question. I think if you're just starting out your professional journey, you really have to focus on a few things. Number one is basic assessment, okay? So you come into a house and you see a lot of things going on, making sure that you're assessing the situation, making sure that you're assessing all the people in the room, including your patient, and then when you get down to it, making sure that you're assessing the patient and actually having a good, normal conversation with them. So as an example, if you come into a patient and you're not looking at them, you're not talking to them, you're not evaluating them, you may end up making the wrong decision. So I think first and foremost, but I think nowadays what I would say is the social communication skills are very important for new medics to coming in, to making sure that they're communicating with patients in a way that they're going to get the right information out of them.
Great advice. Now, what would you say is the hottest topic now in EMS? What's everybody talking about?
Oh my God, there's so many topics in EMS right now.
Your favorite one?
Yeah. Well, I think listen, it's got to be whole blood.
Gotcha.
Trauma care in the United States has been, we scoop and run. We take these patients, we give them what we call pasta water, normal saline or lactated ringers, and they end up bleeding out. Now in EMS, not just this year, but in the coming years, we're going to have plasma. We're going to be able to carry whole blood, and we're going to be able to bring patients back to life from the side of the highway. And I think it's going to be an amazing thing for trauma care into the future.
So with that being said, where do you see EMS in the next 5 years? What innovations, what new treatment modalities are around the corner?
So I think EMS can do more than just respond to 911 calls. I think that we can do much more than that. So for example, if a patient's at home and they need help for a non-emergent reason, rather than send them to a hospital or driving a car and go somewhere, we are used to being in people's homes. We can get there. There's going to be a lot of tools that are going to be available to us to work in the home. So we can do blood work, yes. We can start IVs, yes. We can give medications. We can get on a teleconference with a physician. And I think that medicine is moving away from, brick and mortar, ivory tower, and it's moving more towards things that can happen at home with a human being. So the whole telemedicine thing, I'm not a big fan of. I think if you have a paramedic or even an EMT in the home evaluating people, let's say you left the hospital, let's say you just had a stroke, even the state of Florida now is putting a lot of time, money, and effort into mobile integrated health or community paramedicine. And other people shouldn't be doing that. We should be doing that because we have the skill set. We go into people's homes in the middle of the night in any neighborhood, and there's no other specialty in medicine who can do it well or who feels comfortable doing it.
Gotcha. Great point. What would you say is the biggest challenge facing EMS right now?
I think it's the biggest challenge for me facing EMS is that how EMS gets financed, let's put it that way, is something that it hurts our ability to recruit and retain great people, right? So people come into the service, they love what they do, but because of how we get paid in EMS, meaning we only get paid when we transport, you end up only having the ability to provide a certain amount of finances out to the crew. When if you look at what's happening in the hospital, same patient who gets treated at a hospital gets billed thousands and thousands of dollars, and we get a piddly $400 for our transport. So I think that once we fix that problem and the rest of the country recognizes the power of EMS, we're saving lives in the street, stroke, cardiac arrest, trauma care, pediatric care, and they start to fund EMS better, I think it'll be better for recruitment, retention, and then we can do many more things within the community, not just respond to 911 calls.
Great point. Last question, I promise. So, as an EMS medical director, what is one thing that you're extremely proud of that is taking place currently in one of your agencies?
Listen, I have learned so much in the last 15 years as a medical director, and the thing that I'm most proud of is how we, as a specialty of EMS, have now recognized the power of what we can do to impact care. And you and I have recognized that you are always highlighting our crews, but the type of care where we bring people back to life from the trauma scene, the type of care where we're bringing people back from cardiac arrest, the type of care where we do stroke scales to take people to the right hospital. We're giving antibiotics for sepsis with a mortality rate, you just told me today, of only 8%.
That's right.
The normal mortality rate is 40%. So
Wow.
look at how many patients we are saving. Unfortunately, we're not getting the credit for that, but the more research we do, the more public we are, the more we're on LinkedIn and telling the public what we're doing, I think that more and more people are going to want to come into this field, which I think is the best field in the world.
Excellent. I know you're busy. Thank you so much for your time. Folks, EMS Medical Director, Dr. Antevy, and like you always say, you close out the show.
Okay, you want me to close the show? All right, well listen, it's been great. We're here at the Hard Rock Hotel. This is the Eagles Conference. What I would advise everybody to do is, if you have the opportunity to go to one conference this year, just one, within the next 12 months, pick one. EMS World, NEMSP, the Eagles Conference. Education is something that we're all learning. We're forever learning. And you come and you meet hundreds of colleagues. You go, you have a drink at the bar with them. You network. You have someone to call when something goes wrong. And so you're not just isolated and living in a little bubble.
Right.
So I've met so many great people at these conferences, and I would advise all of you listening, just go to one conference in the next year, feel it, experience it, and then bring it back, and then call us and say, hey, I want you to do this next thing because I heard about it. And that's how we get better.
That's right. Thank you so much, Doc.
Thanks,
I appreciate it.
Appreciate it, Chief.
That's a wrap.
All right.